Imagine digging a hole so deep it pierces the very skin of our planet. In the 1970s, the Soviet Union did just that. They started drilling the Kola Superdeep borehole, not for oil or gold, but for knowledge. Their mission was to explore the Earth's crust to see what lies miles beneath our feet. They drilled deeper and deeper, past the point any human had ever reached. But as they neared 12 kilometers down, something strange began to happen. They started hearing things. At first, it sounded like rock cracking under immense pressure, a normal sound for such a project. But the noises grew stranger, more unsettling. The engineers and geologists described them as groans, even human-like cries, echoing up from the darkness. These weren't just random creaks, they were rhythmic, almost musical, repeating in patterns that defied any known geological process. The advanced sensors on the drill picked up these vibrations, but scientists were baffled. No seismic activity, no shifting rock layers could explain what they were hearing. Some workers swore they could hear the sounds through their heavy-duty headphones, even inside their insulated cabins. It was as if the Earth itself was trying to speak, sending a message from its fiery core. Of course, the scientists tried to find a rational explanation. Maybe it was superheated gas escaping through tiny fissures in the rock, creating a weird whistling effect. Or perhaps the extreme stress and isolation were getting to the crew, causing them to imagine things, a kind of auditory illusion. But none of these theories quite fit. The sounds were too structured, too deliberate. They didn't sound like nature, they sounded like a voice. And the mysterious sounds weren't the only anomaly. Down at that depth, the temperature was a scorching 180 degrees Celsius, far hotter than anyone had predicted. The intense heat caused equipment to malfunction constantly, giving bizarre and unreliable readings. It was like the planet was actively resisting their attempts to dig deeper. The project was eventually abandoned before reaching its final goal, leaving the borehole as a 12.2-kilometer deep scar on the Earth's surface. Over the years, the story of the Kola borehole has become a legend. Some people believe the Soviets recorded the voices of the Earth via planetary consciousness we can't yet comprehend. Others whisper darker tales that they had drilled into something else entirely. Audio recordings and official documents from the site still exist, but they've never been fully explained to the public. The mystery remains unsolved. So, what were those sounds? Were they just the strange acoustics of our planet's deep interior, caused by pressure and heat we can barely imagine? Was it a mass psychological event, born from the stress of working at the edge of human limits? Or did the drillers stumble upon something more profound, a secret our world isn't ready for us to know? Think about it. Standing over a hole that leads 12 kilometers into the unknown, and from the depths, you hear something groan. It makes you wonder what other secrets are buried right beneath our feet, just waiting to be discovered. What do you think they heard down there? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.